Good evening. Tonight I'm going to burn things. But not really. Alright. Top 10 favorite cards. So my buddy Bobby asked me to do this. So I thought, hey, it's a good idea. Give it a shot. So top 10 favorite cards. Number 10. There should be a cool number 10 on the screen. But no, there won't be. Number 10. Overdrive Teleporter. Pretty badass. I don't know, the first time I saw this card was a long time ago. When the special editions of Chaos Crosses came out, I got one trying to get a Black Rose, which I did. That was pretty cool. Later on, when I tried to play Psychics back then. They were shit. Extreme Victory came out, and then Jeff Jones had the Redox Grand Soil Psychics. Not all that shit, or just Grand Soil Psychics. Pretty good. It's gooder now with Redox, but I still like this guy or girl. Still can't figure that one out. But anyways, got a pretty cool combo with it. So, fun card. Number 9. The Ancient One of the Deep Forest. I thought it was friggin' hilarious. It's a friggin' goat. It's a 1 tribute, and it's got shitty stats. And it's just funny. I'll read the description. This creature adopts the form of a white goat living in the forest, but it's actually a forest elder. So some dude turns into a goat. Pretty bad. It's an out to Tengu, though, if you think about it. Collector, Sovereign of the Birds. He's pretty sick. I always thought he was really cool looking when I first saw him. I don't have an Ultra one, but I do have the Turbo Pack one rare. I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. You can special summon if your opponent has two of the same attribute, and then he can make one card on the field's effects negated for that turn. You can only have one of them on board. He's a Winged Beast. I just thought he looked badass. I'm going to try to get an Ultra, probably coming up here at Nats, because they have everything there. Firefist Dragon. I'm still pretty certain she's a she. I thought it was a really sick card, but the reason why I want to play Firefist is because I really like this card, and I just thought it plussed a lot and opened up a lot of options with Cardinals. This is probably the reason why I won that regional, because every other Firefist player at the time wasn't playing Dragon. I was. Gave me a little bit more of an edge. You know, just summoning this turn 1 and going off. Yeah, they popped it right away with their Baron, swung at me, but then I'd pop with my Baron. Automatically my things were at least 300 attack bigger than theirs, because grabbing the tents in and it let me do some little tricks. So it was really good. I really like it. I still really like it. Dragon Ice. Back in the day, I don't know, I really liked this card. I thought it looked cool, and I was just starting out, and I thought it was unreal that it could discard itself to special summon. I found that when I used to run my old what were they called? Disaster Dragons. I like to run this because it opened up Gungear plays, and it was a dragon, so like my opponent would special summon something, and they were going first. I could discard it and summon it, and then I could make like an easy Black Rose because I ran that shitty little level 2 tuner thing, and then yeah, it was just really good. I really liked it. So I have a secret first dead of it back when I got it back when it was like $20. Even though it's a lot less now, and I thought it was so sick that Chance, he actually was running this in his deck. That was the number one thing I was pumped on. Next up, I guess that was, I already lost count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Alright. 5. Baby Rock. Miss Valley Baby Rock. One day I just read this, and put it in my Dragunities, and I loved the synergy it had. And then that guy topped that European one later, and I was like, oh shit, I was writing this before he was. I felt badass. I don't know, I originally ran it because sometimes I didn't have my Ravine, and I'd open Gators. I would go into Gators. If I had this in my hand, I could add the ducks to my hand, and then pitch this. Or I could add Drudna. I just felt it opened a lot of plays, and then in that big loop, if you have the Baby Rock in your deck, you can obviously make 2 level 8s in the Red MD, as opposed to having a level 6, a level 8 Red MD. But if you have one of these in hand too, you can add a Garuna, letting you make a level 8, a level rank 6 in the Red MD, so it was pretty broke. I found it was a really good card. So many times I've actually won games just by setting this and Icarus attacking it. I was weird, I ran Icarus in my Dragunities, even in the Dragon Ruler format, when it was more of a Dragooney ruler deck, just because Icarus is boss. It almost made the list, but it's an honorable mention. Number 4, Swordbreaker. He's one of my favorites. And I have a vast collection of about 80 of them. So I'll show that sometime later. So I just think he's sick. If you actually take a look at the picture, he has 27 different weapons on him. And that's supposed to be one for every archetype or type, like warrior and beast warrior and all that shit. Even though there's that new Grenu one coming out, but still. I thought it was cool, he's just got his weapons on him for no reason. 3, Zephyros, another card I ran in my Dragoonies. I thought was pimping. There was one format where I ran Safe Zone and like two Safe Zones and like triple Fiendish Chains. And I thought, oh man, I ran this card in 2 at the time, just because I could set him, Icarus him, and then like the Safe Zone their shit and pop something. There's just so many good pluses for only 400 life points. Number 2, Mr. Guy on the Mat, Red MD. He was my favorite a long time ago, but he died off when he went to 1. Still enough respect to give him number 2. It was a tough choice between number 1 and number 2. Yeah, there's just so many clutch games, like even Dragoon, he just having a dragon in hand, summoning it, banishing it to let this guy go off, and the thing I liked about the Dragoon combo was it put you in a situation that they had to get this off board. Essentially, you like Stardust Spark came out, it was so gross because you could like Stardust Spark, and this guy, and they're like, shit, I gotta get that Red MD off board, because if I don't, he's just gonna make a Scrap Dragon next turn and really do some damage. That's what this guy's good for. I think he's just a fatty at 28. I love him. He's always gonna be one of my top favorite cards. It sucks that he got hit to 1, but stupid Heretics and that. And then number 1, you all maybe could have guessed it, is Dux. Yeah, the ultimate king of the top decks here. Wolfbark's pretty good at that shit too, but just the plays with him, like he can go into a level 6 and Vulcan if you run it, which the Psymyth which I ran was pretty dope, and then obviously his pathway to Gator or Vadriana to level 8, and you opening up him with another card in hand is like instant win, and I just love that. And then plus if they Veiler me, I'm like, cool, just set an Icarus attack and blow up your shit on your turn. Yeah, he's my favorite card by far just because he does so much shit. And I love him. And there's always so many situations where I'm like, okay, I need to draw my Dux right now, and then I would always draw him and be like, oh, sick, you're such a beast. And plus, he was searchable in the deck. Well, he's not searchable right now. That's why the deck's not good, because you can't search this guy out. But yeah, just like if you think about it, all the level 8s you can go into, you can become a Colossal Fighter, Scrap Dragon, a Stardust, like whatever you want, Red Dragon, Archfeet, anything. So I thought that was pretty boss. And plus Badriana too, going into that, and then her effect to double her attack was out to a lot of things. Some guys would make fatties, and then you just detach Badriana and be like, cool, I'm 38. Like 38 can usually run over most cards. So yeah, there's my top 10. Hope you agree with me. Well, I don't really care if you agree with me, because it's my top 10, not yours, so you can just figure it off. But yeah, there's my video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.